What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Cursed Trials, powered by Alienware. This is Group B, and it's going to be round 1 of 3, and we've got some big-name teams. My name's Travis, also known as Creative Grenade, and with me is
Mr. Alex Danger, guys. How's it going? It's been a fun day so far. We've got 3 matches total covered. I think we've got the scores all compiled for match A. I think we should know our qualifiers.
We do. Let's pull up the scores. There we go. So first place of Group A is FlyQuest.
Holy moly, FlyQuest.
Second place, Cloud9.
Really
Third
well.
place, Team Kinguin. And fourth right there is the Loot Goblins. And Loot Goblins, man, barely making it by 6 points, but just above MyTeq.
Loot Goblins, I believe, I could be wrong, was an open sign up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always great to see when we roll around to do the Curse Trials, it's great to see some teams that aren't with an organization yet that are looking for a little bit of attention doing really well in our event.
Yeah, they did
So
excellent.
we're going to see them on Saturday for sure.
Right. So the top 4 teams there, those are the teams that we're going to see again on Saturday during our finals. And now we're going to be jumping into Group B and see who can come out on top. And again, we've got TSM, Wildcard Gaming, Millennium, Easy Win, Team Gates, Rogue, the AAA guys. That's the
Against All Authority.
Against All Authority, that's right. We've got DNA, Havu Gaming. We've got G Core, so Gorilla Core, washed up
This is a great
H1
group.
boys. Yeah.
We've got all of the TSM guys are actually boot camping at Logitech right now, preparing for IAM, so they were super happy to be able to participate in our very first ever Curse Trials Squads event. We didn't actually get to see TSM last month. There's some scheduling stuff, but it's great to have them back. Very excited for all the guys. Hope they do really well.
We've also got Method, Theater of Mayhem, Astral Authority, Rush Milta, and Trek. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to go Milta.
Milta only.
Yeah, we'll see.
What if the plane doesn't go over Milta and they just like
you gotta
trek?
You gotta find a vehicle and get over to Milta.
Why do I feel like I've never seen a plane path that was like across the top before, where
it's pretty rare,
where the southern side is just totally open?
It's very rare. Let's go ahead and jump into the game because we're about to get started here. We've got the plane moving into the map. Yeah,
we're missing one team.
We're missing a couple. Yeah,
we're missing one team. I'm not sure. Off the top of my head, I can't remember who it was. It was like 14, I think, but.
Got a nice kind of right down the middle plane path here, so a lot of stuff up for grabs. We'll see where people set up shop. Again, this is the Cursed Trials, powered by Alienware. This is Group B. It's round 1 of 3, and we do have the ARs turned up to 2 times. We've got the ammo at 1.5. No red zone. It is first person. It's squads. If you want to check out the point system, you can go to cursedtrials.com. Click on the point system there. And again, the top 4 teams over the course of these 3 rounds are going to move into the finals on Saturday. And what are they going to win?
They're going to win 4 player unknown bandanas. This is the item that everyone talks about. It's worth like $950 on the Steam store or something like that. Very exclusive, very, very rare. So that is a wonderful grand prize for this number 1 team coming out of Saturday.
Absolutely, man. You got to think, if you're one player on one of these squads, you're really competing for pretty much $1,000.
Yeah,
a player. So definitely a lot at stake. I mean,
you know,
that's some new computer hardware.
I hope in the future we can do. I hope we can do prize pools.
We can probably do bigger. We'll see.
I really hope.
Yeah, we will see.
We will see. That's really not up to us. But this is a new group, so we're gonna have to spend a game probably learning how to
familiarity.
Who's on what team and stuff. Against All Authority is extremely spread out at all these compounds, and there's no team at Milta. So where'd Rush Milta
Where's
go?
Rush Milta? They lied.
Rush Milta is no longer at Milta.
Rush Milta is Flexi, Rames the Great, Ducky Quack, and Sybe.
Okie
But
we do have. Where are these? Are these players long shooting? They're
way
way up there.
They're long shooting to Novo.
They look like they were calling Novo,
but they changed.
Rashiku's actually turning around to Milta.
We've got Energetic Turtle actually hitting Flurry with a vehicle and killing him there. 58 left now, so there's our first blood of Group B. Got a very northern circle for the first post here.
Another northern circle. I didn't see where that kill came in, but we missed it.
That is all right.
Because
Energetic Turtle was
where is Method?
Right there at Pachinki.
Yeah, it looks like got a bit of a roadkill here. But we do have Method moving into Pochinki. Trace God's here, along with Mellow Mike. Itzy's taking some shots. Turtle Boy knocked in the distance by Leighton.
Ooh.
Leighton.
Iron Sight M4 is not so good. It's going to be a little hard. Leighton's going to, Turtle Boy's going to
So they're over here. They're over here at Pochinki Houses. They just eliminated another player. But it looks like Trace God and Mellow Mike are in a pretty bad position. Actually, Trace God's wedged between the squad right now.
Yeah.
And he's actually mobile. He's on the move.
He does have a helmet and a level 2 vest. Rocking the AKM right now.
He's getting pretty close to Itzy. I'm not sure they know that Trace God is here. They knew that Mellow Mike is there because he was shooting at them earlier. But here comes Andy Pyro.
In a very loud vehicle.
Fresh off the plane from Las Vegas. His TwitchCon escapades. Having a lot of fun with the Team Method team. Hitting up Las Vegas after TwitchCon. Sounds like a good time. But back and on the grind.
Yeah. And
looking good doing it. Trace God's going to try to link up with Mellow Mike. Itzy actually... Trace God was pursuing a little bit, but I don't think he's going to go in for that.
Well, he heard that that vehicle pull up,
Yeah.
and he there's really no telling how many players were in that vehicle that just pulled up. So for all he knows, it could have been the other 3. You know,
it could be all 99 other players.
It cannot
I guess 56.
be. It physically can't be.
No,
it's too much.
All right. Oh, actually, yeah, no. Rashiku, he actually turned around and got this boat, and then came. Over. So
okay.
they wanted to make sure that they got a boat. So
yeah, we'll see how these teams play. Last round in Group A, those teams were very adamant about getting into the circle as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it seems like after the second circle post, that's when people have all the vehicles they want and they move in very quickly. We'll see if players play in a very similar way. And again, the sort of meta behind that is that, you know, if you're driving in a vehicle, especially if you wait too long and you drive in late, you're going to be rolling up onto a squad of 4. That are potentially going to be shooting you all at the same time. Your vehicle will explode like that, and that is obviously not what you want to happen. So yeah, these teams are getting into the circle, getting into the positions that they want to be in first, and then they have the opportunity to shoot players coming to them. So squads is a very different beast when you compare it to duos in terms of the strategies and sort of when you move with the blue and stuff like that. It seems like squads, you got to move very, very quickly and get into your positions before anybody else has a chance to. Alex nailing.
You had away. I had it. Though.
You had it.
Okay, we'll check it when it comes back. Look at those trees. I noticed this about trees the other day. Look at how two-dimensional they are.
Yeah, stick figure trees.
Let's go over here. We've got a lot of teams around this crate, so you have to think that they're gonna try pushing towards it. But we do have Flexi over here in school.
Godspeed eyeing that crate, yeah.
Godspeed wants it, but he's going to have to expose himself on this hillside if he wants to try to recover it.
High risk,
high reward. It looks like Flexi's not interested in contesting.
Great driving skills there.
We
didn't catch that.
Cars.
You're right. It's okay. A little piece of rubble in the way. Oh, boy.
We can't go over this rubble over here. So it's like a little Austin Powers clip with the 500-point turn. But they managed to figure it out. Let's see if they... No, they're actually going to drive the other direction. So Godspeed's going to get this crate all by himself.
And did he actually go for it? I think he did. Yeah.
Looted it. What do you have, Godspeed?
What's behind door number?
MK14, the big M14.
Yeah.
Big Daddy.
It's not a bad weapon at all. It
sounds like a barky
when you
dog.
compare it to something like a Mini or an SKS, like it's not game-changing necessarily, but it's definitely... pretty powerful.
It's not the level 3 helmet destroying power of the AUM, that's
right,
for sure.
Yeah.
But the MK14 damage is actually really decent, and the bullet travels way faster.
Yeah, it feels like a Mini, but like quicker and higher damage. It's definitely a good weapon.
A little bit, yeah. Looks like Lunatic driving through, getting shot at by against all authority. Shadow 1K. Shadow 1000. We have G-Core over here. Fuzzface playing for them. It seems like there was quite a few bit of roster mix-ups before this Curse Trials, so there's a lot of sub-change requests coming in.
Yuki going down to Prodigy, and Prodigy finishing him off there. Now it's THD-TV up against Prodigy. Here's Prodigy's point of view.
Prodigy was holding the second floor, and it looks like Yuki was pushing up.
This is an interesting strat. I've seen a lot of people do this. They pop smokes, not necessarily to cover their visibility, but more so to cover their footstep sounds.
Not sure these players are going to push against each other. Energetic Turtle. Actually, we do have some fighting over here inside Pochinki finally. Energetic Turtle got downed. I don't know if he's going to be able to be finished. Yeah, he's going to be finished right there by Mellow Mike.
That's one less player
one less
for Team Method.
Yes. Yeah. Good shots by Mellow Mike. He's making more shots at late, and he's got an iron sight on this Mini 14.
That is not
a level 3 helmet, though.
A weapon you want with iron sights. It's not bad.
Dude, he managed to kill Energetic Turtle with it.
Yeah.
That's pretty far, too. That's like a solid 100 meters. Playing pot shots. If you're a little bit more patient, you go for headshots, I feel like you can make it work, usually. Even with the iron sights. New warehouse up here. We've got Wildcard Gaming holding it down. We've got a couple more players down here coming in to back up. Protege and THZ are their squad mates. Oh, man. What? Protege doesn't know where he's at. THZ was holding behind the cabinet. Protege didn't see him.
But Daz on Prodigy's team, making a move, pulling up.
Protege is going to be communicating where he is. Daz is really low.
THZ
Daz is low, and he's
that.
getting shot. He's getting shot by the warehouse guys, the wildcard guys.
Oh, Daz is in a bad spot.
Damien saw him go around the corner.
Yeah. He must be communicating that to TV now. Who's going to hold down that side? Daz, obviously, in the worst position he could be right now, kind of stuck, really, right here on the wall. But it doesn't look like Damien saw him stay, right? He didn't actually catch him if he moved. Oh!
He's so low.
He
just sees the tip of his rifle, too. He's going to get finished here in a second. THC's going to jump out, you have to assume. Andy Pyro actually knocked out IT with a Scar L. What happened, Andy? All right. Finish this, THC. Do it. We need to go to Pochinki.
There it is. He's jumping down. Come on. There you go.
We need to go to Pochinki.
If Daz kills THC TV, it is going to be very unfortunate.
Yuki and THZ, veterans of the Curse Trials.
What? Oh, nice nade.
Let's Damien
across the
finished
street.
off. What happened in Pochinki? What's going on over here? So ITZ's back up. Andy Pyro actually knocked him out a little bit earlier. And these players are getting very close to each other.
Yeah,
Trace God's over here in the gutter.
ITF Method making a move over here on the flank. Trace God has a great spot.
He just looked away.
Oh. Nice shots by ITZ. Trace God had pretty much every advantage there, man. He had a nice little head glitch there.
Yeah, but against a good player and only your head is showing?
Yeah, that's very true.
It can be pretty bad. So Mellow Mike is now alone. Surrounded by Method. And they know exactly where he is, so Mellow Mike is going to have to pull off a 1v3 here. It would be very impressive. He doesn't even have any sights. Andy missing his shots into that window.
Definitely scaring Mellow Mike. Mellow Mike not able to
Andy,
connect.
don't hit the helmet. You need the helmet.
No one actually hitting
Got a nade coming out.
each other just yet.
Mellow Mike is pushed down to the stairs. Now he's back up because they shoved him.
Oh, no. They're swarming. They're
He
swarming.
jumped out. He downs IT, who was outside.
And then Andy Pyro able to pick up.
Finished off by Andy.
Nice job by Method. Clearing out Pochinki for themselves.
That was a close one.
It was.
Holy moly.
We've
Look
got
at this. It's like Star Wars over here. We do that, Winnie. Taking shots from Wildcard. And this yellow squad down here. I think they're going to get out, though.
Break knocking out Havu.
Where is TSM? We haven't even checked yet.
They're at George.
Down here in North George. They're all alive still.
They do favor. I don't know how often they go to George, but I know when they were playing duos, they definitely favored George Bull big time. I believe it was Vis and Smack.
They went North George a lot. I remember. Yeah. I remember exactly what you're referring to.
Yeah, Vis and Smack went to George a lot, and they would push north around up to like shooting range.
And if memory serves me correctly, like either Vis or Smack would always die like early.
Yeah.
So Vis was
alone.
It
was bad. It was just
Smack
a really bad
alone.
situation for them in those duos events for us. But we'll see what they can do in squads.
They picked up a kill already, so that's a good start. That's a good start. Bikini model. Gonna go link up with Enzo Lenzo, their other teammates, just a little bit further to south there. You can see their little purple nameplate coming on up over the mountaintop. But we've got Against All Authority driving across this bridge to the west of Pollyanna.
Play zone, taking down Master. Against All Authority, taking some shots there. They've got two vehicles coming across the bridge.
They made the call that they're players, but they're still gonna go for the bridge play.
It's your only option at that point. Gorilla Core taking some more shots on the shadow. It looks like one of the players did actually cut left and decided not to go across the bridge.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Monkey's over there. So that's a smart play. It was a little bit risky driving past after you knew that people were there, but Should be all good now. TSM is rolling on out. Looks like we've got Break and Marius.
Let's check in on their gear. I'm curious as to what they got out of George.
Some twos.
Some twos, yeah. Level 3 backpack, M16 mini combo for Marius, and Break is rocking. Wait,
I'm clicking all sorts of stuff. They both have M4 mini combo.
Wow. Okay, I was about to say
they both have same loot.
I was gonna say they have the exact same loot.
Second.
Both with level 3 backpacks, both level 2 vest and helmet, and both the same weapons. Wow. I thought it was like glitching or something.
I too was confused. I actually saw a death over here. Not sure how this player died. There's a skull over here. Not really sure.
Rip.
What happened? Eyes still open and everything. So people are driving into the circle. This is exactly how we saw the first group play out, Travis.
Yeah, the moment it posts,
left alive.
Yeah, push your vehicles in as quick as you can.
Honestly,
yourselves.
What have we lost? We've lost like
a
13
good amount.
people. That's actually a good amount of people now that I think about it. For the first, for the third circle.
Yeah.
Did we not see this crate perhaps, or is it already looted? No. Oh no. M249 with level 3 helmet.
Not bad.
Another beige padded jacket.
What?
Stop.
Does it give you like special
Get out of
powers?
my crate.
What's going on here? TSM playing the blue, actually like way more than other teams have. You know, usually they squads with squad teams are usually pushing into the white, like center white, like very quickly, whereas TSM seems to be playing the outer edges a lot more, which is probably a call by either Vis and or Break, who favor that strategy a lot, is kind of looting out into the outer edges and then pushing in.
I haven't seen a whole lot of TSM. I'm not sure exactly what their group dynamic is in terms of someone who calls shots versus someone who snipes versus all the other various roles that you can have in Battlegrounds so far. But
Aim PR, aka like Marius, I've noticed he's a little bit more of the aggressor. I feel like he kind of pushes up on stuff. At least when he's playing with Vis and stuff, he usually will aggress on things, while Vis will hang back a little bit more and be a lot more informational and really call out a lot of the stuff. Whereas Break is obviously another pretty maybe middle ground, a little bit more aggressive than most.
Like
I'd say.
Dueler, right? He's a good shot. If you're in a 1v1 against Break, Break's probably got like a 55% in that 1v1 as opposed to a 50-50 or whatever.
And I feel like, at least from what I've seen, Smack is also a little bit more of a informational kind of shot caller.
He's a sniper. Smack is an amazing sniper.
Yeah.
He's got great eyes.
So they're gonna
spotting players.
So speaking of TSM, they're gonna grab that coast up there in the north and be safe, and they're probably not gonna see much action at all until the next circle post. TV knocking out Insolence of Havu.
He's over here. They've been shooting at this squad over here on this little solo yellow house for a long time.
It's a hip-fire headshot, guys.
It's interesting. I was talking to you a little bit. About sort of the dynamics of teams, and with games like CS:GO, with Overwatch, you have roles, like very very set roles, right? You've got your OBJ player, you've got your defensive players, you've got your
well, and Overwatch has classes too,
right? Yeah, so it's which is obviously
specifically for that.
Exactly, yeah, and it's got some synergy to it, Whereas in this game, I feel like you can still have a little bit of dynamic going on, but it's a little bit harder to really. It seems like it's a little more, in a way, individual based. You kind of like just have to hold down your own personal. You got to get your shots. You got to position yourself based on how your team does, and because the map is so vast, it's not like you can have necessarily quote map strategy, right? Okay, we're gonna hold down this side.
You can't have the same strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so different. It's
with 15 rounds of CS on T side on Mirage, you can have a strategy for every single round.
Right.
With this, you don't know what your strategy is until the circle posts.
Yeah, so it makes for some pretty interesting sort of dynamics in terms of the teams and who takes what role, and I think we're going to see more and more sort of finessing of that as PUBG continues to grow, especially with the new map coming out here pretty soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how where people will kind of sit in their roles, or if it'll just continue to be more of just like a group team effort, and just everyone is more focused on trying to individually get their kills and call out where enemies are.
How do the hardest thing, in my opinion, would be how do you classify
Yeah.
How do you classify those players? Like, how do you tell who's like a strategy versus like a fighter or something?
Right. Well, I mean, I think at a minimum, right? You were talking about like sniper, right, with Smack. So like at a minimum, it's like, hey, I just found, you know, a Car 98 up here, or there's a crate and there's an M24. Like, you would have a designated player that like is going to use the M24.
Obviously,
and they are going to play a little bit further back from the team. They're not going to be the forward. You know, they're not going to be the point man, right?
Everybody's moving right now, Travis.
They are moving in. Yeah, the next circle just posted. Oh my goodness, look at this yellow team here.
Oh my God.
In the center.
Where are they going? Every place is occupied though. Havu in this purple team. Every place is occupied, as is the case for Wildcard Gaming.
Gorilla Core right down the hill. Oh, Catastic knocking out Jimmer with the mini. And Geis on this bike trying to just make a decision. Oh, that they should hit him.
THZ wants that kill onto Jimmer. Jimmer's actually going to get finished off by someone else.
Pony Rider.
He's not going to get that kill.
Knocking out Says. Chris going to kill that, finish that kill. Says Trevor knocking out Landspeed with a headshot on. And Fuzzface trying to kill Geis here.
Rip. We've got another car coming in. Everyone's just bombing for the water. Go for the water. That's I don't think it's on fire yet. Oh no, he lost a tire and he spun out. Oh, he's okay.
He barely made it.
He lost a tire, did a 180. It was
that
cool.
was ridiculous.
So TSM is still making their way in. They've got to run past a couple people as well. But Chronix and Soltec from last month's Curse Trials
they're going to be coming up behind TSM. I guarantee you, TSM is going to come up to the right, to the east, come down a little south, and that other team is going to run right into them. Hacks saw all this go down.
This G-Core split is actually proving pretty useful. They kept a couple players in here, and they had one in the Harry Potter Tower, so they got a lot of really good angles, and another crate dropping right here, just to the south. But TSM is now driving in. They're going to hear these shots coming down off this mountain. Right in front of them. Break is taking point. It looks like maybe dismount before you get too close with those vehicles. Considering they heard those shots. Got one kill on a TSM so far. This team up here in this compound, Pony Rider and Moto W doing real well. Method's taking some shots up here at the top of this hill as well.
Yes, and IT's Method just took out Rashaku right here down the end.
2X struggle. They're trying to finish that kill, but it's so far away.
Yeah. And Sam Tinu right down the
They
right
only
there.
have 2Xs. But that red team is now coming up behind TSM.
IT was actually able to finish that down.
Oh no, they see him
break.
coming up the hill. All these UAZs. Taking shots, no hits. Unfortunate. But red team is now sandwiched between Lunatic FPS squad, but they're going to keep on driving. They're still going.
4 vehicles. This is all about not only having the vehicles for cover, but just the fact that you don't want to pile more than 2 into one vehicle that can get destroyed easily by another squad. Shifts a lot.
These guys are they just haven't found a place they want to stay yet.
Looks like
now Method's going to shoot at them. Maybe not. I could be wrong. They're at the tippity top of that hill, that's for sure. Andy Pyro's definitely looking up there.
Yeah, he's rocking a level 3 helmet, but only a level 1 vest. Taking some shots for that 2x mini.
He's going to take out the tires on that UAZ. Headshots here.
He's just waiting for a peek on that tree, but not able to get anything just yet. Blue's coming in, so a few other teams still right here. Break, TSM, they need to move in. They're just outside of it.
That orange team just made it down that hill just in time. But TSM is on the white over here, on foot, so they're going to be super quiet moving in.
I'm thinking they're going to push to these rocks right here and then hold that down, but they've got a ways to go. New Circle just posted, and it is pretty far. Catastic and his team right here have a very good position. They have one of, actually the only compound that I can see in the safe zone so far.
Damien, over here, THD's teammate, not sure where and we're in the water.
That water bug.
Thank you very, very much.
Oh,
Damien,
man.
Got yourself a ticket to not being spectated.
If you guys don't know, if you spectate
bombing for the water.
If you spectate someone that jumps into the water, you guys can probably hear the water. Right now it's a bug, but it'll go away here any second.
Gorilla Core. I want to snap into Shift's lot because he's gonna drown and die, but he's also underwater, so I don't know if that'll even fix it.
I think sometimes it fixes just when there's enough gunfire too, but yeah.
I think that'll fix it.
There we go.
Oh god, I'm
You are like the bug master. You can fix
I'm a lyrical genius.
The bugs. So Mixie gonna finally kill Shifts a lot there, and Chronix just knocked out Marius though.
This team that has made their way to the top of this hill has actually found themselves in a pretty decent position against TSM at least.
Where is... They just got killed from up on the top left? Is that where
yes.
Marius just got killed? Okay.
Here. Who was it? Do you remember who exactly it was?
I don't remember.
I'm not sure. Marius is getting picked up. Smack's a little bit low HP. Maybe they're running low on supplies.
How much time for the blue? I think it's only down to, 30 seconds. They got to make their move
left.
now.
They got to make it down this hill.
Yeah.
And there is only like some tree cover here, some rocks, and there's people in this compound and others running down the hill as well. So
yeah,
we'll see if this red team grabs their vehicles for their move.
Guerrilla Corps has a pretty good position, almost center of the circle. They have like a tiny compound that they're holding down right there in the left. It's like a little shed maybe. But yeah, this little tiny little river finish will be pretty interesting. Team Havu doing pretty well, still have 3 up.
Yeah, despite their situation where they were driving with a bunch of other people, they actually managed to make it out. Lots of vehicles. We've got an over here on Ducky Quack. I think he opened up that crate that was right to the south of them, and there was an in it, which is
fortunate.
A wonderful, most fortunate. IT knocking out Chronix up the hill.
I'm seeing IT's
it looks like
name
these
a lot.
teams are finally fighting.
I'm seeing IT's name a lot with knockouts and kills. Just doing very well for Team Method. TSM taking some shots from Sam and Chronix and Aladdin. And there's a bunch of different teams right here.
Leighton is just barely not in the zone here, so they're actually going to have to make their way down the hill. Leighton knocked down Soltec.
Geis able to kill do that Winnie with a frag there, and Sam knocking out. There it is. Nice job. So Sam able to pick up 2 more kills there on Tfue, and Kutastic able to kill Aladdin as well. There's 36 left now, and these guys are still over here in the water. They're going to hang out there probably until the next circle posts. TSM
it's just the tiniest sliver.
Is still trying to move in. They're safe for now. They've got a minute 45 for the next blue to move in.
They are next to a couple squads.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
Still down here. They've got a minute 40. Still taking shots with this
At this point, who's got the best position for this next circle?
Definitely these guys inside this house.
Absolutely. That's Theater of Mayhem.
Against All Authorities, finally moving up this this coast of this lake. IT killing Sam Tenu, who was a solo player up there in that orange squad up on that hill. So Method is still in it, just barely. And IT looks like he finally found a 4X, so we've got a little bit of range on this Method squad. And they're just barely in right here. They're right against the blue up on these rocks.
They've got a good spot right here just to see everything that's going down, and they really don't have to move that much. They have some trees they can get to in the safe zone right there. Pony Rider knocking out Flexi with a frag right there, and now it's Side right here, I think by himself.
This is one half of the squad for the dude that has the AWM. They actually managed to drive up here in their station. Taking some shots.
Mud taking
nothing
some heavy
landing
shots
yet.
me.
TSM is still alive over here. Moving in. Andy Pyro's managed to move down the hill. They're inside the white. But I think they see TSM. TSM sees them. Andy gets knocked by this. Oh, man. Andy down. Leighton's still alive. Method is still in. Leighton's the only one remaining.
Insolenso able to go ahead and knock out Lunatic as well as Trevor. So Insolenso picking up 2 knocks there, and he kills or his teammate, I don't really mind, killed Tide. So that's 3 kills for Team Havu. They're doing very well.
That squad was kind of over here on this ridge, and they were moving in a little late.
Bernopoly
is
goes
still
down.
in as well. Moving up.
There's still 26 people up. Damien goes down to Godspeed
all these
there.
People on the coast. Against All Authorities above everyone. They're just shooting fish in a barrel right now. Geis is still alive. He's been swimming around this whole time. THC as well is also on his cliff. Havu's making their move. Ramming into the tree. And another yellow player. So they're both down. Ducky Quack down as well. The guy with the Ducky
nice
Quack
kills.
is stuck inside of a motorcycle.
Nice kills by Ramses the Great. Or Ramses the Great. Not sure what Fuzzface was shooting at.
I think he was shooting at that motorcycle. He thought it was Insolenso, but Insolenso is now down. G-Core. Mixie is still alive.
The next circle,
THC's playing very
I
passively.
think, is in TSM's favor. at this point.
This is all compound.
Yes.
This is all compound.
Wow. This is going to be a crazy finish. This is the last circle right here on this compound. Flexi and Saib. Saib actually got Flexi up.
Yep.
Well done. Wow. Nice shots by Flexi, knocking out Mud out there in the house. But they're going to
face off. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Smack.
TSM
is in a house.
They're fighting with Cudtastic and Chris, who are Theater of Mayhem. Theater of Mayhem actually has a pretty good split right here. Pony
Flexi
Rider
actually just killed Mud OW with a frag grenade inside that house, so they're actually assaulting that position with relative success so far.
It looks like Chris and Cudtastic are making their move to support their other two teammates who are about to go down.
Oh my.
Getting a little bit of lag.
Spectator lag.
Yep. Saib is down. Smack
Flexi
just
versus
knocked out
Pony Rider right here. Pony Rider finishes off Saib, so Flexi's alone. He's not going to be able to get his teammates, so he's going to bail. But Cudtastic trying to land the jumping scar shots. He knows he's in this house. He's inside this bathroom.
He's going to push it. He saw him. Able to knock out Flexi.
Couple of players running in through the trees, just getting owned. TSM is all still alive.
TSM is doing really well. Vis and Smack knocking out 2 players. There's 17 left now. TSM in the safe zone, and they have a compound, or they have a house.
Pony Rider can see so many players from this position.
Britt's able to pick up the kill on Monkey. Shadow by himself now.
There's just people everywhere.
Yeah.
Cudtastic and Fuzzface are very close to each other. Cudtastic's changed places. Now he's in the bathroom. Shadow 1K getting shot from the side by Mixie.
Yep.
But the blue the new circle has spawned.
And it is right.
We've got about a house and a half stuck in this.
Right. So TSM to the left here is just outside of it. They're going to have to make their move here. Fuzzface knocking out that vehicle just so it's safe. Mixie going to try to heal up here. Shadow probably going to go down. Definitely going to bleed out.
Shiv managed to get inside of a house, so he's going to be okay. But all of TSM is still alive.
Right. So at this point, we have Shiv, Chris, Pony Rider, and Cudtastic.
4 squads left. 2 2s, 1 3, 1 4. Cudtastic, though. Cudtastic, Pony Rider, and X-Chris still in the best position because they're in houses right now.
Right, and then Shiv will be a solo.
Cudtastic's getting shot by TSM, though. I think AMPR can actually see him through the window. Yeah. Shadow 1K got finished over there by the tree.
Yep.
So it's just Shiv for Against All Authority now.
TSM is making their move now.
We'll see how TSM makes this cross. They've got a decent amount of cover here. Look at all this just stuff littered all over the place.
Yeah, this is an excellent finish. I love it when there's a lot of hard barriers and buildings for the finish, especially in an area like this where the FPS is actually pretty good.
Buzzface taking shots at TSM. Just kind of keeping them at bay, but you're absolutely right. They have to make their move pretty soon.
Right now, the blue is coming in. They're on the slow side of the circle, though, so they don't have to go too quick. Mixie trying to take some shots at Cudtastic there. Pony Rider's knocking out Smack with a headshot. And he's going to finish the kill. Only 3 left for TSM now.
Been hard to see. Cudtastic gets down. It's just Pony Rider and X-Chris now.
This game's popping a frag. But he gets knocked out by Pony Rider, and he gets killed. It's just Marius and Break now. Fuzzface killing Cudtastic. Nice job by Mixie taking out Break.
TSM's down.
TSM is down. Now it's up to Pony Rider, Chris.
We've got G-Core versus Pony Rider and Chris, and Shiv is still alive. Shiv is just outside the wall, I think. Yeah, he's just prone right here. Next circle is right over here in the open.
My gosh.
I'm on the edge of it right now.
Yeah, all these teams are going to push out of these buildings.
X-Chris actually has a pretty easy time because he can just stay to that broken wall and flank around and see through the open area from this corner over here.
For sure.
Okay.
So we're going to see, essentially, if Guerrilla Core can beat out Theater of Mayhem.
Shiv is...
And then you have Shiv Against All Authority by himself.
The independent variable right now.
10 seconds for the blue to start moving in right now. So someone is about to make their move.
Mixie didn't see him prone right there. He
Shiv,
went around the corner.
Shiv's going to have to move, like, right about now. He's full stemmed. Pretty much everybody's full stemmed for the most part.
Making their move.
Yep, here they come. Pony Rider and Chris making their move around to the side. They have no idea where to look,
Blue's
though.
Coming.
Chris knows there's going to be... Yes. I was going to say he's got it. Mixie goes down by Shiv.
Oh, no, Shiv.
Shiv kills... Oh, Fuzzface. There we go.
It's a 1v2 right now. Nice try.
Nice job.
Nice try.
Yes. Very well done. So Theater of Mayhem taking first place with quite a lot of kills. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's going to be 22 extra points for them. We've got Gorilla Core in third place. Against All Authority taking third. Not too bad for TSM, fourth place. And Wildcard Gaming taking fifth place. That was an excellent round one for Team Bravo. You couldn't have asked for a better circle. I thought it was really epic. I think a lot of teams pretty much had their own sort of they all had an opportunity, you know, to make a move. So
the strategies are still sort of making themselves apparent to us. We're still very new to squads over here at the Cursed Trials, but that's an insane game from Pony Rider and Cudtastic. We've got about 11 kills on this squad, so a great start for them. That was only match one. TSM also did pretty well. Shiv really, like, Shiv was so far away from the blue that, like, his only choice was to, like, go in really late and try to catch someone with
and just do something to try to come up.
Which, to Mixie's dismay, meant that he died.
Yeah,
because Mixie was holding the corner that Pony was pushing out of. So that's really big game-changing play right there.
Yeah, very awesome. But yeah, that was round one. Yep. We have 2 more rounds for Group B, and we'll see who's going to rise to the top. We'll come back and check in on the scores to see how everybody sits. If you guys want to check it out early, you can use the chat command bracket and get a link. Chris Sandoval updating the stats on the wiki there. But yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes to start round 2 of 3. This is the Cursed Trials, powered by Alienware, and we'll see you in a bit.
A first in high-end gaming. Introducing the new Alienware Area 51 Threadripper Edition. The machine with the 16-core and 32-thread CPU, ready to overclock. Our most powerful liquid cooling unit. Exceeds VR and 12K requirements. From the company that pioneered the gaming desktop comes the ultimate gaming machine.